Okay, here it is. This is my 4x8 solar heater or sun heater. It's the sun's peeking out there really good, and the nice thing about this one is it's actually 100%, at least internally, made from those aluminum pie pans. I got a deal at those at Sam's Club for they were like $6 for 30 of them, and I believe this is 32. Right now I'm being blinded by the sun behind me, so I can't really see exactly what I'm looking at here, but there's 32 of them, and I didn't really want to put holes in my house or anything, so essentially I funneled these into the window. I ducted them into the window with some dryer vent, and then I insulated the dryer vent, and I put a piece of plywood in the window so I can pull the window up and down, and the vent will be exposed, and they're open right now. This is the cold air that's going out, and then actually cold goes to the bottom of the unit, so it's right down there at the very bottom of the unit, and appears to be working well. Like, it's 10:15 or so in the morning, so we still have a lot of sun to go for the day. It's 6 degrees outside, so very, very cold, bitter cold. The wind chill is even a lot colder than that. You can hear the fan running on the inside of the house, and the heater portion comes off the top right here. And you can kind of get a good look at that. Now if you were to look straight on, you can kind of see that there's a hole right there. I think it's a 4-inch duct for the dryer vent, not real sure. I got a temperature gauge. It's right here. It's hard to read from here. I read it mostly from inside the house, but when I walked outside of the house, it was 125 degrees coming inside. So on a 6-degree day, got 125 degree heat coming inside the house. Now the deficiencies of this unit are that this is just plastic, thin plastic. I think if you put a plastic sheathing on there, going to save even more energy. And you know, it's made with 1x4 OSB plywood. It's painted black, of course, like all the other heaters you see on the internet are. And it's just kind of tied off to the house and sitting here on this plastic bin. And forgive me if the pictures aren't real good, because I'm actually literally being blinded by the sun out here. But it's very simple construction, very easy to put together if you're, semi-handy even. And so I'm going to take a walk around the house and go inside and just show you how the inside looks in unit. I'm expecting that the temperature is probably increased by now, so I'm going to take a quick walk around. Like I said, it's really cold out here. It's 5-6 degrees. I'm on the shady side of the house now, and we're in Michigan here, a little town called Ypsilanti, which is near Ann Arbor. It's pretty far north. House is a bit messy, but I'll show you what I got here. See, what we have is this goofy looking thing. This has a couple of 12-volt fans hooked to it, 12-volt computer fans, and I just did this to kind of funnel out the air and get it in there. Just some cheap way to put that together. And again, this is the plywood is in the window, so if you roll down the window, it seals it off completely. It's a bit of an older window, so I wasn't overly concerned about too much with it. Then over here, the other side, the heat side, I have to talk a little louder because I changed over a hair dryer motor to a 12-volt system, put it on a transformer right there, and it's really cranking out the heat. You can actually, I made it like into a funnel. You can actually take this little funnel out, and I close the window, and when you're ready, put it back in. It's not ideal or optimal necessarily, but I wanted to do it for testing purposes to see how this unit would work for myself. So the 4x8 unit and the temperature that we've got right now is, it looks like going on 130 degrees. You see it outside that temperature gauge, and I expect that it'd get, maybe 10, perhaps even 20 degrees warmer. The whole unit probably cost me, $6 for the aluminum things, $10 for the plywood, and $4 or $5 for the 1x4. I had the plastic laying around, so we're talking under $30 really. And I found these computer fans and whatnot. Spray paint, couple dollars at Lowe's. I got the 96-cent gloss black paint. And one word of warning for something like that is that you want to give it a couple days to dry, because you can get all those fumes in your house. It might even take a little longer than a few days before you start pushing the air into your house as well too. But very, very efficient. I noticed, I've run these for several days. I've noticed that in running them, get a decent sunny day like today, that the heat will, I won't need to run it for the whole day. This will heat up my entire house, almost 1,500 square feet. So pretty good for $30. And every area is different, but I found that in Michigan, in this area, on the average for the cold months, includes October, November, December, January, February, a little bit of March as well, maybe about half the year perhaps. About 40% of the days have a good amount of sunshine, so there's a lot of days that you can really use something like this. It's not just a novelty as I originally thought. So that's about it. Pretty good sunny day here. Unexpectedly took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting sun. It's calling for mostly cloudy today, but it's a good surprise always. I pull open my windows and run this thing. I also have a couple of units that I have that are inside windows, but they're not as efficient and don't pull in as much heat. Of course, they're not as big. This one's a good one, and just wanted to show y'all how I've made it. Like I said, aluminum pie pans, really the answer. And instead of buying a bunch of expensive aluminum or collecting a bunch of cans, they're built in such a way, or they're made in such a way, they're almost like a collector, just like a dish system for TV or anything like that. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully this helps a lot of people to be able to heat their houses for a lot less money. If you're having an exceptionally cold winter, it seems. And hope you like it. If you have any questions, please post them online and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thank you.